guys.
Welcome back to the JathalTEA podcast.
We are back with another episode on Wednesday, March 22nd at 6:38 p.m. And would you look at that? There is still light outside. And that, ladies and gentlemen,
is the highlight of our day. Because there's no light any time of the day other than right now. Today was the worst day ever.
No, but have you noticed that the sun is setting like a lot later?
That's good, but have you noticed that California has been like in a flood?
Yeah. Have you noticed I'm depressed?
Yeah, I have noticed that.
It has been so freaking bad out here. We just got back from a 1.5 hour. No, dude, it was like a 2-hour road trip to get my teeth checked. Jacob was miserable. I was miserable. Everybody was miserable.
I was miserable because I had to get dragged along this whole thing when I had so much stuff to do, Nathalycuevas. I hated driving. I almost crashed.
That's not nice.
I almost crashed. I almost died.
Yeah.
I was falling asleep on the road, on the freeway when it was raining.
It's just because I didn't know. So last 2 times that I went for the dentist, I couldn't drive both of them. So I didn't know if this time I wasn't going to. That's so mean. You didn't want to be my partner in crime. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up.
I had so much editing to do. It's all right.
That's so fucked up.
It's all right. It's all right. I did it though.
Yeah, but it was really, really bad. Like the roads were flooded. It's just been really bad out here. And I'm so sick and fucking tired of it. Like,
did you see that there's a tornado in LA?
A tornado?
A tornado.
What's a tornado? The one that spins?
What do you think a tornado is?
Because, okay, so what's a tornado in water? Cyclone.
A hurricane.
See, you don't even know.
Oh, a cyclone. I get you. Yeah, cyclone.
See, that's what I'm trying to say. So a hurricane is that in land, right? Just a bunch of spinnies.
Yeah, when the hot air, cold air, they spin and then ruins your buildings. And
that's what I thought it was. But I was just making sure because, dude, okay, so everybody knows a tsunami, right?
A tsunami.
And an earthquake. But that's about it. Name all the other ones.
All right, tsunami, earthquake, volcanic eruption.
Okay, but, okay.
Cyclone.
What's a cyclone?
That's the water tornado. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all the natural disasters that can happen.
I'm pretty sure there's more. What's a hurricane?
A hurricane's when I don't know, something about the clouds moving and it's water
and
something like that. I don't know what a hurricane is.
Right? I don't know.
Do I look like a meteorologist too? I dropped out of high school and became a YouTuber.
I know, but you're always correcting me on whatever I say every time.
When it correlates to history, bro, you ask me a history question and I'll know the answer.
I don't, dude. History is like the worst. My history teacher was hot, to be honest, so I never paid attention in class.
Nah, history teachers are the ones that like take the they were the cool teachers.
Don't say the easy way out. That's what you were gonna say. Hey, cancel him.
No, like because they're the cool teachers because
Those
they took
PE
the easiest
teachers,
path. No, because I feel PE.
Those are
PE
PE teachers, not history teachers. They have to go through schooling of history. That's the worst, most boring subject.
You're right.
You couldn't ask me about any dates of anything.
Then why were the history teachers so chill, and then like the English teachers, math teachers, they were like the grumpy ones?
Oh, you're right, huh?
See, there has to be something to do. Like they're probably like mad because they're getting all paid the same, and then the history teacher maybe had the easier path.
Yeah, maybe.
But that's what it seemed like. That's what other people have made it seem like that. History teachers have had the easiest path too. So,
but it usually is always like history teachers are always bomb. I swear to
it's the PE teachers.
Nah,
or for the girls, about? Yeah, like
it's for
the girl PE teachers. Oh, what? For me, we didn't have a granny.
I don't think we had one young PE teacher.
Bro, kid you not, my PE teacher would hit on my friend.
Yeah, sounds like a PE teacher.
But it was a girl. She was a girl and she was married. And she was like 32.
Dude, you know what? I feel like that would happen a lot before.
But like, she's hitting on a middle schooler.
Yeah.
An 8th grader.
Well, then maybe she wasn't hitting on him.
Dude, what he told me, and I had seen something like similar along the lines. Like,
but kids lie a lot.
She'll be like this. And then when it was capture the flag, bro. Not capture the flag, flag football.
Yeah.
Dude.
I don't know. I feel like that would happen a lot before. Because we had a PE teacher get fired. Was it my year or Edith's year? It was one of our years where he was being like really flirty with people and he got fired for it. So I think that before it was bigger than what it is now.
I feel like now it's a little more washed down and it's not talked about. And maybe the teachers are like scared.
No, I think that it is really talked about. And that's why teachers don't do it no more. Because I think people are scared.
You're right. Yeah.
Like they're like more scared about it. But yeah.
Dude, I am so sorry.
So I think I did that all last podcast and I was breathing into the mic, but it's because I can't breathe out of my nose or my mouth. So I'm just like.
Nat's still congested. She has like the yearly allergies. The lively allergies, bruh. What are you sipping on?
So glad you asked. So basically, I'm a genius and I was really craving hot chocolate because I got the shivers because it's so cold outside. And so I frothed a protein shake, a chocolate protein shake, and it's bomb.
That
dude.
smells so good.
Let me try it.
Nah.
On the pot.
Hold on. What
Try
I do want to see, look at you see this?
Uh-huh.
What's this from, Nathalycuevas? Can you
It
give
is
us a little inside
from the
information?
Nathalycuevas merch, which will actually be having another drop on the 24th, so on Friday at 10 a.m. PST. And it is our new, why aren't we wearing our merch?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I completely
It's because
forgot.
if you want to see us wear the merch, copy yours and you guys can wear it with us.
Yeah, we're going to wear it next episode. It's literally upstairs. Should we go get it? Yeah, I'm going to go get it.
No, wait, don't get it.
I'll be back.
Bruh. Okay, so the idea behind this merch is the cutest thing ever. In the back of the logo, it is our 2 dogs. Thea, which is a troublemaker, inside the cup of coffee. And then Ellie's like on top of the coffee mug, like trying to get her out. Dude, the craziest thing ever. And it's my favorite design ever of like any type of merch. I feel like this is the best merch any creator has ever made. And the fact that it has our 2 dogs on it, bro, that just like it's on top tier level. Nathalycuevas! Hurry your cute self up, boy. If you do not get here in the next 10 seconds, I will be owing...
Bro, I have granny knees. Hold up.
Nah, you'll be owing me a kiss, a fat one.
Here.
Let me see. Look at this, y'all.
All right.
Show them design. I told them what the behind the scenes of this is like.
Show them back.
Inspiration. Dude, tell me that's not the cutest thing ever.
Yeah, it's super freaking cute. And I basically, the blue ones are my favorite just because it has the big design in the back. And look at, wait, turn around. Look at Baby Shark doing her bad dog shit per usual. And then Ellie's like, bro, get off. It's like perfect. And this is a coffee mug. And it has a little paw print. It says LA at the bottom. And it's called a golden roast. And then in the front, I just liked how it was super sleek. See, it just has like those words and super sleek. So I think the blue is my favorite.
And it's not like any other merch where you could like, it's like embarrassing to wear out in public. You know, you get seen wearing a Mr. Beast shirt. You're like, what the heck?
Yeah, so with my last drop, that's the only thing. That's the only thing I wanted to change because last merch I did it like Natalie's Golden Roast, right? Or Natalie's Coffee. What was last one?
It was Natalie's Golden Roast.
And then Coffee House, right? Which I thought was beautiful, but I didn't really love how it had my name. So this time around, I took my name out, so it's just Golden Roast. And we got asked at Sprouts, like, is that a coffee shop's merch?
Dude, and then we're like, we're just taking pictures.
And you froze.
Dude, I was like in like the worst state of mind ever because she was asking like, why do you have a camera? She asked a whole bunch of questions like she was the police or something. And then we don't ever say that we do YouTube or anything like that because it's like kind of like, you guys are so
People
cool
don't
because you
need
do
to know
that.
like that.
Yeah. And then, so what do we tell them we do? We told them we're taking photos in like the rain. And then she's like,
No, we told them we're taking photos. And she's like, in the rain?
yeah, we're like, bruh, this girl's onto us. And then she also asked about the shirt. And then I was like, I'm not going to say this merch. What did I say it was? Oh, it was random merch. That's what I said it was.
Yeah, somebody's merch.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness, Ellie always goes under here and it's an issue.
Dude,
Ellie, smelly. Get out the way.
Ellie thinks we're eating right now. She thinks, oh, you were eating.
I know, I was so hungry. All right, yeah, anyways, we're back. So we were going to have this drop. So we have this one, we have a purple one, and then we have like a crew neck, which let me tell you guys a little bit of the crew neck. So because it's the spring drop, I didn't want it to be super warm on the inside. I just wanted a crew neck that you could throw on top just to have a little bit of something, but not for it to make you super warm because it's like going to start getting kind of hot. So the inside isn't fuzzy. It's more of like a little bit more of a rougher material just to kind of give you a little bit of warmth, but it's more for looks. So keep that in mind. The hoodies are fully for warmth though.
The crew neck is like made for you to wear something like an undershirt.
Like a long sleeve under, something like that. Dude, it gets hot. And then like these hoodies, when it's too hot, like when it's 80 degrees outside, these are much. But the crew neck, like the one that I'm selling, that one's more like you could wear it when it's even like 80 degrees outside.
Yeah. Also, do you know if we're supposed to size up on these or if they're true to size?
Yeah, so I am wearing a medium right now. So I would really suggest you guys size up just because I like the more like loosey fit. And also like, you know, when shit shrinks, like I just size up. I always say size up. I sized up on my last drop. I think you should size up on this one.
And then this is a medium and it fits you like it's a small.
Yeah, so I think you guys should size up for sure.
Size up 100%.
There's hats, there's matching doggy bandanas. It's just such a cool
cutest
drop.
thing ever,
I'm
dude.
So freaking happy. So initially the blue wasn't matching our hoodies. And so I told him, I was like, no, I really want the bandanas to match the hoodies. Like exactly. Like I want it to be a replica. So we did have those corrected. So now they do match this blue. But in the photos, they didn't.
Yeah, in the photos they didn't. They were like not color matched.
I know, but I was like, no, they need to be because the whole point is for us to match with our dogs. So, but that is fixed for you guys. So when you buy the bandanas, they will be matching your hoodie.
I'm so excited. This is my favorite merch shop ever.
I know, me too. I love the design, dude. It's so cute. Such spring vibes. I just love it. There's a hat that I'm also selling, which is really cute.
I haven't seen the hat.
What do you mean? I wore it all the photo shoot.
Oh, you did. Mm-hmm. Hey, you look like my mom in the hat. Mm-hmm. Mama luchona.
I know. It's because hats make you look like a mom, you know?
It's a
but
sign.
I won't be a mom. Oh my gosh, let's talk about that. Okay, we're gonna bring up a topic.
We're pregnant.
Nah, chill, dude. Everybody thought I was pregnant last podcast, and that was not cool, guys. That was not cool at all.
That was not cool for school.
So let's talk about pregnancy.
Okay, so this topic gets like brought up a lot because a lot of us, a lot of our friends around us are getting pregnant and everything and having babies, and then everyone looks at us like we're like in a married family, whatever. Like,
I don't think they know they don't realize that we're 19. Yeah.
Yeah, but we're super super young, and then a lot of us are waiting for the baby. Saying they're waiting for the baby and all that stuff. But I'm like, every time I see someone with a baby, it makes me not want to have the baby, especially this past weekend that we spent taking care of Sebastian. So Sebastian's the cutest baby in the world, but
he's smart.
He's so smart.
He's like the good end of babies, by the way. So
yeah, so we got to take care of the good end of the babies, and it's just we didn't even take care of him like that. We had a little bit of assistance, and we couldn't even do it. It was so much harder.
It was just like
everyone seems
we were kind of like not neglecting the dogs, but like you can't put your full attention to your dogs when you have to tend to a child that can get into anything. So I don't think we're ready to give up the life we have with our dogs.
I don't either, because we could take our dogs to like board and train while we're having like business trips and stuff, but a baby, we can't do that.
He's here to stay. Yeah. So I see why people do not tend to their dog, because every single parent, like as soon as they have kids, they kind of not forget about their dogs, but they don't put their 100% into their dogs anymore. Now it's like the baby, right? Because that's their main focus.
Yeah.
But it's so sad, and like I guess you don't really see it till it happens. Like when Sebastian was here, like it was like, oh wait, like we have to go take care of Sebastian at the snow, and we can't take all the dogs, you know. So it was just
And I feel like a lot of dog parents, when they're puppies, that's when they take care of the dog. But then when it grows up and it's not like as cute as it was before, they still don't take care of it. So adding a baby on top of that just like already shows like the responsibilities you have to have.
I know.
I don't think I'm responsible enough to be a parent yet. That's like the whole new. Like I can't go to Bakersfield with my friends and film.
No, I think you would be. I think you don't give yourself enough credit. I think that you're really, really responsible with your dogs already, and I think with a baby you would be like that, or probably more.
Maybe.
I think you're ready, but no, I think you're responsible enough, but I don't think you're ready to give up the life that you're living right now.
I love the life I'm living right now. Like I can go visit my friends, have fun, and then I don't have to check up on you to see if the baby's okay. I just check up on you, and you could take care of yourself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? So it's like I don't have to wipe your butt or nothing like that.
Yeah, but no, aside from all of that, dude, so I don't know if you guys have seen Gabby's birth video, and if you haven't, go check it out. Because it has truly traumatized me in a way that like I can't even explain, because my mom had my brother when I was 10 years old, so I remember everything, right? When you're 10, that's like what, 3rd grade, 4th grade-ish? So I remember everything of like my brother's, like my mom getting pregnant and then birth and then everything. And I guess because I was so young, I didn't see the magnitude of pain and just everything that it actually really is. And seeing like birth videos now, not just Gabby's, but I'm talking about Gabby's because it's the most recent one that I just saw, but like seeing birth videos just shows you like I'm a strong person, but that just takes a different level of strength in you, and it just shows you the risks of things. Like if, to sum it up, basically Gabby got an infection. She talks about it more in her video if you guys want to go check it out. But she got an infection, and that could have been deadly. And it's just so crazy, and it's almost like, oh my God, like that really did scar me. Like, and she went through so much, and it's just crazy that you do all of this for your kids.
How long was she in labor for? Do you know?
Oh my gosh, she was in labor for a while. I don't know if it was active labor, but like she was cramping for like a while. Dude. And then like she was in the hospital for, oh my gosh, it was so traumatizing. And the truth is that does happen. Some people do get lucky and have shorter, births and more smoother births and stuff. But like that shit can happen. And I don't know if I want to find out what's going to happen with me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's fucking scary. So it just traumatizes you. Maybe when you're ready, but I don't really think you're ever ready. Because I don't think Gabby was ready.
Yeah.
So
I don't think you're ready either because you just got the girls done, you know?
fuck yeah. But that's aside. That's like cosmetic, right? But I'm talking mentally, dude. Like, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm ready.
What do you think would take a bigger toll? Like you mentally not being prepared to have a baby, or you like say you get like your body fixed, however you want it, the perfect body in your head, and then you find out you're pregnant. Like, what would be harder on your mentalness or like your?
I think I'd just be scared for birth.
You think, so maybe your physical?
I think I'd be scared for like the birth, and then
like dude, the pain though.
Once you have a kid, that's it. Like you never have your original life back. And now I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you just never. It's never gonna be just Nat anymore. It's gonna be Nat and whatever the fuck the baby's name is, right? So it's like now whenever I go to Target, I can't just go to Target. Now I have to take the baby to Target, and if he starts crying, guess what, bitch? You can't go around Target. You gotta go home, and I don't know if I'm ready for that, you know. And I think it's just because I'm so young and I just don't want to be irresponsible and I want to bring a baby into this earth when I feel like I'm ready. But then again, shit happens. So if it does, then I mean, too bad. You got to be ready, right? Oh, well, like fuck around, find out. And then you got to be ready. And we will be if something does happen. But no, we're traumatized.
Thea and Nelly don't want to have a little baby sister, little baby brother right now.
Nah, they don't like kids, to be honest.
Dude,
Nah.
Ellie doesn't. Thea just like...
Nah, Thea doesn't either. Thea like walks away from Sebastian. She doesn't want to be bothered. So I'm like, why would I put my kids in distress like that and bring them a kid, you know?
Yeah.
Nah.
Let's do it. Let's see what happens though.
Nah, I don't think so. Dude, we need to really like... I think it's really healthy for us to have like, this is like couples therapy. Like
this is couples therapy.
For us to have like baby talk and goals and all that stuff. And I think it's really important like for couples to do that. But I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you. We might be jinxing ourselves to like, what if we get pregnant?
Dude, what if we do?
So I don't know. But again, it's like conversations you have to have, right? Like where you are in life. Like, do you want kids? You don't want kids.
Anyway, if there's any brand hearing this, like this is the perfect time to sponsor us for this subject. You know, if you know what I'm talking about.
Jacob, we're not getting sponsored by that.
If we got sponsored by that, that'd be perfect. We'd implement it in the best way possible.
Oh my gosh. So when I did my little cart on the side, I didn't put that part in, but.
Wait, what cart?
So, you know the cart that I have in so there's a cart that I put next to my toilet in my bathroom.
Yeah, I know.
And so I did a video when I was organizing it, but I took that out. I took that part out. Because, so basically I had a little jar, right, where I was putting like cotton pads and all that stuff. And I obviously put protection stuff in there. And I shut it and I made it look all pretty, you know, making it nice and easy and accessible. But I did take it out of the video because I feel like my audience on my YouTube videos is a lot younger. And I don't want, not that it's a bad thing. And I think you need to promote staying safe and using protection and like all that. But I don't want to be the one to say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have promoted like birth control and stuff before, which is, again, it's not bad. You should be promoting Simple Health.
Simple Health, yeah.
Which I use Simple Health. Simple Health's great. But I don't think that I want to actively be like, hey, here's my little C-word stash, you know? That's not I'm just not going to be the one, all right? That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What's something like that I have told you that hurt your feelings the most?
When you tell me that I'm loud.
Oh, is that like the all-time like?
Yeah, like whenever you say it to me,
I get upset and it just ruins my mood.
Yeah.
When you're loud?
Yeah, when you tell me like, can you shh? You're being really loud. Dude, that breaks my heart.
Okay, how can I tell you in like a nicer way then?
You can't.
Since we're like on the couples therapy. Dude, because sometimes it hurts my ears. We're in a car and you're like,
that's me
you're
though,
talking.
because I'm so excited.
No. I don't even know if you're excited all the time, but you're talking and it's just like my ears are like vibrating and it hurts.
I know, that's why my dad wears the earplugs. Because he's told us so many times to like shut up.
Then you guys don't.
But all of us get offended. Because
and why are you guys so loud? Whenever I go to you guys' house, I go in, say hi to everyone, and then I go to the living room. I don't even go on the table when you guys are talking because it's like all of you guys. Like there's not one person except Tito. Tito's not loud.
No, Tito's not loud.
But you guys, all the girls are loud, especially your mom, bro.
Mom's loud too. But dude, that's such an insult. Like it's always been such an insult. Whenever somebody tells me like, why are you so, or like, shh, you're being so loud right now. Dude, that's like an instant buzzkill. That's like.
That is. I could tell why.
And you always say it to me.
When's the last time I said it?
But you notice I get sad, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's...
Well, at this point, whenever I say that, you just keep talking louder. Because you're
yeah,
like,
now I'm at the point where I'm going to fight back.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, I would be like, oh. But now I just talk louder, so it's like...
No way, really?
Yeah. Dude, it hurts my feelings.
You know what you should get me, like, the next gift for Christmas?
I'm
You
not
should get me
getting
earmuffs.
No.
Earmuffs. You should get me, like, the gunshot-proof headphones. You should get me that.
I'm not that loud. You're being dramatic.
You know what we need to do? We need to go on a fishing trip for JathalTEA. Let's do it. Dude, what if we went on, like, a trip, like, in the middle of the water, like, where everything could go wrong, and if it does go wrong, it's content. No, like, on a lake.
You could die in a lake.
You can't. Oh,
a lot of people have died on a lake.
Yeah, you're right. But, like...
You know the bottom of the lake has a bunch of bodies?
Are you trying to scare me of a lake?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not scared of no lake.
I don't think we should go fishing.
I think we should go fishing.
Dude, you know what it is? I fucking hate fishing because you just sit there like a dumbass waiting for another dumbass fish to grab your thing, and then you're just waiting there. It's so bad.
What kind of fish are you catching?
Oh my gosh, and then one time when we went fishing with my dad and we were young, this girl like swung her thing and it came back and got in her toe. What are the chances of that happening? Because she was bleeding like bad.
Because she didn't let go of the line.
She was young. She was a little girl.
And then she didn't let go of the line. It just comes ricochets back.
It's like one of those little Barbie like fishing pools.
Hey, you know those ones are good? The little $5 ones from like the Big Five?
Yeah, no, that's not fun, to be honest. You know what sounds fun as fuck? Getting a plane to Canada and trying their strawberry matcha. I'm going to do it.
Wait, who has strawberry matcha?
Canada.
Like they make matcha out of strawberries?
Yeah, and I'm going to fucking go. I'm going to do it next week. I don't care. I'm doing
Book
it
the
next
flight
week.
right now. No balls.
Right now? Well, I need my passport information. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. What are we doing next week? I'm going to go to Canada next week, and I'm going to get a strawberry matcha. I'll let y'all know a review on my Instagram.
We also want to go visit Angie.
Yeah, we want to go visit Angie bad.
It's so fun when we hung out the first time. Like, we want to go again.
I know. I want to rent out, like, an Escalade, like a big, big bitch.
Imagine the car vlog, bro. The car vlog in your car is just the 2 rows, but in an Escalade, there's like 3 rows.
Yeah.
We're getting lit.
Yeah, so that's why I want to rent out an Escalade so we can go over there to Angie's, and then we could take everybody, because right now our car is only a 5-seater, but it's 4 of them. So I'm like, somebody has to stay back. So I'm just going to rent a big ass fucking Escalade and we're going to go out there.
Dude, we're going to be mobbing.
Trust the bus. It's going to happen. It's going to happen next week.
Trust the bus. Shut up.
It's going to happen, babe. Trust. I will do it. Yeah, that is our little update. So what did we do this week?
Dude, okay, so we went to 2 parties. We went to 2 different parties, and a lot of people are asking on my story when I posted, like, I was at a party, and she was at a different party. They looked at the 2 stories, and they're not the same party. They're whole different parties. One was a quince, one was like an 18th birthday party. So a lot of people were like, are you guys broken up? Are you guys not together? Oh my God, I hate when
people say that. No, never, okay? If you don't see us together, it's because we're busy, but...
Yeah.
No.
So I had to go to a birthday party. It was my cousin's birthday party, and I had to go to that one, and she had her... What was your birthday party?
It was one of our friends, but it's because she was the one who did my surprise dance for my quince. So, like, dude, you know how wrong I'd be if I didn't go to their... And their parties are always lit as fuck, so... And it was, dude, you missed it. It was so good.
Mine was better.
I'm sure yours was fun, but it wasn't better than mine.
Yeah, so I had to go to my cousin's party because I didn't want... They went to my party, like, recently, so... Yeah. I got into that habit of your family. Like, if you don't go to my party, I'm not going to go to your party.
And
like,
you would talk so much shit.
But...
Okay, so let me know if your family's like this. So my family's the type that, like, if I go to your party and you don't come to mine, bet as fuck I'm not going to yours, right? Which is really toxic and it's not a good habit at all. And I'm not like that. But that's just the way that my family is. And I'm not talking about, like, my inner, like, mom, dad. I'm talking, like, family as in, like, everybody around, like, our whole everybody that comes to our parties, right? That's just how they are. Like, if you don't come, I don't go, right? So that's kind of what I would tell Jake. And I'd be like, they came to mine, so I have to go to theirs, right? But Jake's like, why do you guys do that? That's weird as fuck. Like, nobody in my family gets, like, hurt and this and that. But now, yeah, right? Now you do that?
Yeah, now I went because he just went to my birthday party and I felt, like, obligated to go because I was like, damn.
You kind of are obligated, though.
Right? But in that situation, I have my girlfriend who's going to a party. Oh, shoot. Damn. Who's going to a party by herself. And then I have me, like, I'm going by myself, like, an hour and a half away.
Yeah, you can't win in those situations.
The smartest decision was to go with you, but then... like, for your safety and everything, but then I also was obligated to go to my family's party. So
yeah, you just can't win in that because it could be looked at as like, oh, so you're
going with your girlfriend.
So you rather let your girlfriend go alone to a party just because you want to go somewhere else, or it could be looked at like, oh, you're always with your girlfriend and you don't show up for us, but you show, right? So it's like you just can't win and you got to make a decision. Yeah. Regardless, I was fine going to the party by myself. I didn't really care.
Nah, you weren't.
I didn't care.
Stop
told you.
lying. This is the podcast.
Okay,
clear,
let me say
bro.
the truth. So I wanted to see what would happen if I asked Jake what he was gonna do, and he chose right. So I was like, nah, I'm just fucking. I don't really care. But I just wanted to know what he would do.
I want you to be more transparent.
Okay, so we were sitting down that couch. Okay, we were sitting down, and I was like, Jake, we're going to the party, right? On this weekend. He's
And
like, I already told you.
No, mind y'all, I've been telling Nat. I told her for what, like a week and a half already. We're going to a party this.
And I did too, by the way. But he swears I didn't tell him.
No, you didn't tell me there was a party that week. And then it was like 3 days before. I told her like, hey, this is the day of the party. We have to go. And you're like, wait, there's a party that day that I have to go to. And I was like, I was telling you for so long, and then you barely bring up this
Okay, anyways, point being, we sat down, and I was like, you're going, right? And he's like, no, I have to go to the other party. And I was like, what, I have to go to this party, right? Because we both had obligation with that side of the family. And I was like, so you're going to let me go alone, dude? That's so fucked up, right? I was like, damn, like, da-da-da, right? And then he was like, I already told you I'm going. And I was like, okay, then, go. And then he was like, I'm texting my cousin right now, tell him I'm not going. I was like, ah. So, yeah, I was like, dude, go, like. There's no reason for why you have to miss or I have to miss, so we could just separate and then go to both and have everybody happy, you know? But you did choose right. I just wanted to know, like, if you would stick by my side.
Wait, I chose right by, I said I was going to your party, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You said that you were going to come. And I just wanted to know if you were going to, like, stick by my side, right? Because it's more about, what is it? The
moral.
Not the moral, is it? It's more the principle of it, right?
That's the same thing.
Whatever the fuck. So it was more to see, it was more to see if, like, he would rather come with me so I didn't go to a party by myself, or if he wouldn't. And he said he would.
Your dad was mad. He's like, no, how do you say? No la dejas sol? No,
yeah, my dad disagrees with a lot of that stuff. And I don't blame him, to be honest. I really don't blame him because
it's your dad.
Yeah, like my dad is kind of the type of person. Who's kicking?
Ellie.
But
then at the same time, that's really toxic. Like, if you don't want to let your girl go to a party, like look at, okay,
but he wasn't
only
saying
said
it like that.
He texted it only when you said you were going to go to the club after.
Oh, okay, so let me explain. No, so when I first got there, they were like, oh, where's Jake? And I was like, oh, he didn't come, because I didn't tell anyone that he wasn't going to go. I just showed up. And then they were like, what? But the thing is that, like, me and Jake kind of don't go to anything together. So, like, so my dad, I don't know if I told you guys about this, but my dad basically had talked to, did he talk to you? He talked to one of us. I don't fucking remember. But basically was like, to not let me be alone at my apartment. Because remember when Jake had his own apartment and then I moved into my apartment? So Jacob ended up moving in with me for a lot of reasons that we can't talk about on the podcast yet, or we can't talk about in general. And one day we will. Remember we told you guys about that? But my dad basically told Jacob to not leave me alone at night and to be there for safety. So that's when you moved in, right? And then since that day, my dad was like, if Nat's going to go do anything, like, not like your daily errands, but if she's going to go to, like, something, like an event or something, like go with her. So my dad has always been that type of person, like, whenever my mom's going to either, like, go out of town or whatever, like, he'll go with her. And so when I showed up to the party and I was fucking alone as fuck in a little-ass dress, my dad was like, where's Jake, right? And I don't blame him just because he has that mentality, that older mentality that it's like a girl can't defend herself. Like, you know, you have to have a man with you. And to an extent, dude, I kind of believe him because, like, the security guards were weird as fuck. Like, there was so much, okay, that I can't talk about on here. But it's like, I don't even blame him to that point. But anyways, I wanted to piss my dad off because I was a little bored at the party. So I'm like, I'm going to go to the club after this. And my dad's like, what? No, you're not. And I was like, yeah, I am. I'm going to go to the club after this. From here, I'm leaving to the club. And so my dad grabs the phone, texts Drake.
Dude, he was blowing up my phone.
Snitches me out and goes, Nat's going to the club by herself. Like, go with her. Like, all this and this and that. I was like, Dad, like, what are we talking about here? Like, I'm going to go to the club, right? So we're arguing, like, not like actually arguing, but he's trying to like be like, why do you want to go to the club by yourself? Like, why don't you go with Jake? Why don't you wait for Jake? All this shit. And I was like, nope, I'm going. So anyways, I ended up leaving, right? Because I was like, I'm going to the club right now. I was really tired. I just wanted to come home. And so I get in the car and I leave. And he's like blowing Jake up, like, Nat's going to the club, like that.
And he texted me like, when are you going to come? When are you coming? And I'm an hour and a half away. He's like, when are you coming? He texted me like 5 times. And I was like, I felt bad because I was at like a party having fun and everything, and so I was like telling everyone I have to leave.
It was like 10:30 p.m. at this point, by the way. It wasn't early.
Yeah, it wasn't early.
It was like 10:30 already at night, and then my dad was like, why are you going to the club? But yeah, he snitched me out. Not cool as fuck. See, it's just that like strict Mexican, Hispanic like parent in him that I don't think we'll ever change because that's just the way that they were raised. Which, again, I don't even fucking blame him because, honestly, like, the way we treat our dogs, we're like, don't let him play with another dog. Don't let him eat that. Don't let him do this. Don't let him jump on that.
But only because we've seen, like, another dog attack her. And speaking about another dog attacking, we're going to go switch into this next subject. So, you see this merch right here? We took some beautiful pictures in sunny L.A.
Yep. Sunny LA. That shit was trash and windy and cloudy and...
Okay, so across from the place that we were taking pictures at, there was a dog park. So we went and ended up going to the dog park to take pictures too.
Not the dog park. Don't say that. We did not go to the dog park.
Oh, it was a park, but it had like doggy stations.
The dog park was at the very corner, and there's like your normal common grass area, like very far away. It's not like right next to each other. It's like far away. It's another dog park. We were not at the dog park. Okay, it was like a leash. Yeah, whatever.
So then, I don't know who it was, Ellie or Thea. One of them like took a big old poop right where we're taking photos.
Thea.
So I go, it was Thea? Yeah. Okay, so I go to one of those common dog areas and go pick up a trash bag. And when I'm coming back, I don't hear anything, but I'm coming back and I see like a dog, big black dog, and Ellie's like underneath Nat's legs. Like, Nat's, what are you doing? You're like holding her from moving or anything? I was so mad at you. Yeah. Okay, and then that dog like ran away from her owner from the common area on the other side and ran all the way to Ellie to sniff her. And Thea was just like chilling, like, and the dog didn't even want Thea. The dog wanted Ellie.
The dog wasn't mean. He was trying to play, but it was a big. I think it looked like a Great Dane, to be honest.
And Ellie's afraid of those dogs.
It was a big black dog that was clearly intact, and he kept going after Ellie. But, like, keep in mind, this happened for, like, 3 minutes of me covering Ellie's face, like, trying to hold Ellie, like, screaming at the dog. And the mom's like, come here.
And
like,
she's still far.
But you know who's even worse? Jacob. Because Jacob's walking back at turtle speed, just looking at this happening, and I'm freaking out because, like, I know I'm, like, seconds away from Ellie biting this dog or really freaking out, and I'm not going to have any control. And Jake's just strolling back, and I look at him, and I'm like, Jake, I need help. Like, dude, I didn't know what else to do. Like, I just wanted to start crying because I couldn't pick Ellie up. Like, the dog wouldn't leave us alone. I was trying to get Ellie, like, between my legs. I was, like, trying to shoo the dog away, and Jake's just, like, casually walking back, and then Thea's just, like, and nobody's helping me, and I'm freaking out. Oh, my God, that was the worst time. Dude, like, my heart just started racing so bad, and, like, the people that were taking our photos were kind of like...
They're awkward. They're like,
I know, dude. I just didn't know what to do. Like, I was doing everything to get that dog away from
And
Ellie.
I was also calling the dog. I was calling whatever the name was of...
Yeah, you were even worse, bro. Instead of, I was, like, telling Jacob, like, get the dog, get the dog,
I was going to grab a dog, and it bites me, and I die, or what?
He was a puppy.
What if it had rabies? No. It was not a puppy. That was a big dog. You
wouldn't get rabies for your dog? That's fucked up. I would have grabbed that fucking dog.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would have.
You're
Dude,
scared.
Ellie,
you're scared of a lake. What makes you think
I
you'll
would have
grab
got that dog for real. He was a puppy. Like, you could tell. He was probably like 6-7 months, but it was a Great Dane, so it looked big as fuck. Mm-hmm. But he was nice. He was like going down. He wanted to play. That's all he wanted to do, but Ellie doesn't play with that shit. He basically got out of the dog park.
Yeah.
The lady opened the door, and then he ran out. And then
with no leash or nothing. He was naked.
I know, but the girl had another dog in her hand. So
dude,
how
she had a dog in her hand, little ass, bro, those ugly dogs in her hand, and then she had that Great Dane, bro, wandering around. Oh, heck.
Yeah, that was an Jake moment right there, for sure. Did you not know, like I couldn't process it.
Oh, that's what I couldn't process it.
It wasn't processing what was going on because I was like, hello, like, can somebody get the dog? Because, like, Ellie was freaking out, like, growling, and it was just such a bad thing. And then after that, we couldn't really get Ellie to calm down for, like, 15 minutes after that because she was so riled up from this dog smelling her. Dude, the dog would come and smell Ellie's butt. And Jacob was just looking at the dog smell Ellie's butt, like, what are you doing, bestie? Oh, my gosh. That could have been so bad, but thankfully it wasn't.
And Ellie was trying to move, but she was stuck in your leg.
Yeah, because if Ellie turns around, they would have fought. Oh,
yeah, and then
she would have
messed up that dog.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that was really, really bad. I don't even want to think about that because it's getting me stressed out again. Thankfully, nothing bad happened, but it could have. Mm-hmm. It could have.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, very crazy. I'm like, don't laugh. You don't have the right to laugh right now, okay? I'm still upset with you. That was not a good thing.
All I remember seeing is, like, the dog, and then I look at your face after, like, a couple more seconds. I look at it, and then you're like...
I was mad. I was so mad.
Because you weren't trying to talk. Because the people taking pictures, you didn't want them, like, to know that you were, like, upset.
Dude, I was so mad. I was like, no, but I did. I was like, Jake, help me. Like, at one point, I was like, this guy is really not going to help. Like, he was just standing there strolling, like... And then Ellie's like, and the dog's like smelling her butt. And I'm like, dude, I just couldn't process what was going on. I couldn't process that Jake wasn't helping. And then the people like that were doing the photo shoot they were trying to help. Like they really were. They were holding Thea and yeah. But it could have been worse. So we lived another day. We really did. Because if Ellie would have like attacked that dog right there, we would have had a full fucking blame for that. I already know.
We would have.
But we're good. That was, I think, one of my biggest fears too. It was like, if she bites him, like, what's gonna happen? Like, Ellie's gonna be labeled as the fucking biter,
the aggressor.
Yeah, dude. I was so scared.
Thankfully, nothing happened though.
I know, thankfully. No thanks to you, but thankfully.
Thanks to Jake Too Curly, nothing happened.
My goodness.
Nothing ever happens on Jake Too Curly's watch. Got you, bro. I got you. Trust.
It was so bad, but fuck, we're good. Anyways, moving on, we are going to talk about
something controversial.
Something very controversial that I saw on TikTok and I really want to talk about because I want to know what your guys' perspective on it, what our mom's perspective on it. And I don't know. I just want to know what you guys are going to say about this.
Mind you, I've been wanting to hear this question all day. So usually in podcast days, she's like, I'm going to talk about this. She says like a topic, but she doesn't go deeper. And I'm like curious whole day. So
yeah, I'll mention and be like, oh my gosh, I want to talk about this on the podcast. But then I don't say anything because I want to have a conversation with you on the podcast.
So let's hear what you got to talk about. What is the topic? You said something about swimming. Come on.
Okay, so I saw this TikTok of, I think the one who posted it might have been the mom. The mom posted the TikTok, I think, and it was basically where it was an 8-month or a 10-month-old baby, like an infant. And, bruh.
Sorry, I'm hungry.
And they grab the infant and they throw him in a pool, okay? The infant goes in, comes right back up, and turns back and is floating, okay? And he's like moving, but you can obviously see where the water is going on top of his face, covering his eyes, going in his mouth. He looks like he's struggling, okay? And they leave him there for like, I don't know, like a minute, him just like fighting for his life, right? And it was hard to watch. I don't know the infant. I don't know anything about it. And it was hard for me to watch it because it looked like he was drowning. It really did look like that. So then I looked at the comments, right? Because when you see that video, it's like, oh, why would anybody do that? Like, why would you make your baby go through that? But then I looked at the comments and the girl was talking about how they have a pool at their house. And one of the top leading deaths for babies or for, I don't know if it was like for toddler or for kids, was drowning, right? And they were saying that they rather him go through that, like a supervised, like tough shit like that, even though he's 8 months old, like go through that. And if he were to one day fall in the pool, they know that he'd be okay and he wouldn't die. Okay. So when you hear that, it's like, whoa, that makes sense, right? You're setting your kid up for success. You're giving him life skills and like all that. I wish my parents would have taught me how to swim. Because till this day, I don't know how to swim, right? You know how like survival 101, babe. Like I'm going to die. You know what I mean? So if I go in a freaking pool that's deep enough, like done. I can't go in the beach. So it's like, when I read that, I was like, oh, that makes sense. But then I'm going to say like 90% of the comments were negative. And they were like, I could never. Why would you let your baby suffer? Get that baby out of the water. If you don't want him to die, then don't let him near a pool. Like, because when she would be like, oh, but we have a pool and we want him to, be prepared. And they'd be like, so just take care of your kid and don't let him go near a pool. Which I don't agree with because shit happens and you never know when it's going to happen. So yeah, it was all of like, why would you do this to him? He looks in distress. It was just a bunch of negative comments saying like the teacher's too far from him, this and this and this and this. What do you think? What do you think about this?
I think that's super necessary, especially if it's a little toddler. Like that's like the first life skill that they can learn. Like it's to float in a body of water. And then I've seen so many videos of those, especially like the past couple of years too. And it's a professional training. There's also someone supervising right under the baby. Like if they think that the baby is drowning and can't get themselves up, then they're gonna lift the baby up to the air. But I've seen videos like the baby's like swimming and like under the water trying to get back up and float back up.
Hard,
for like,
right?
It's not. They're not in the water for a minute. They're in the water probably for like 25, 30 seconds max.
It's hard to see though.
But it is hard to see because you see the baby all the way at the bottom of the water, not all the way, but like underneath the water and just swimming like this, trying to move up and then going like doing flips in the water.
Yeah.
But like when they get up, they're not crying. They're just like. They're not even crying. So I don't think the baby's in distress.
No, I'm sure they are. A lot of people were saying like. He's drinking a lot of water, but the baby would cry. So she's like, if the baby cries, that means that it doesn't have water in its mouth. So that's good. And I don't know. That's so hard because it's like, I don't know if I could have my kids do that. I don't know if I could watch my babies go through that.
You can close your eyes. I got you. I put on my goggles just in case.
Like, I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, I don't either.
I don't think it's a bad thing. But I'm just saying that I see why how difficult it is. But again, like, we always talk about how, like, we want our kids to have all the life skills possible. And so that has to be fucking one of them, right? Like swimming, you need to know how to swim. So I think that it's necessary. But I don't know if I could get myself.
I mean,
to
if
do
you
it.
can prevent something, like if you could practice something to prevent like the drowning of a baby or whatever, why wouldn't you do it?
Yeah, I know. I agree. I think it's smart, and I think that she's very strong for actually going through with it and doing it. And it's all about responsibility. She's so responsible. She has a pool at her house, and she'd rather him take classes and be prepared in case anything happens. She's a genius. It's really smart and it's really responsible. However,
there's always gonna be those other people that are like, "That's so bad. Why would you do this?"
Yeah, well, people are just weird. Yeah,
bro, teaching your kid how to swim yourself is never gonna be as like easy for the kid to learn unless you go to a teacher. My dad threw me in. I didn't know how to swim.
Yeah, I got thrown in too, and I don't think that's healthy. I think that it's so much better to go to an instructor. That can
Well, he
tell
threw
you
me
the
in the
tips.
shallow, and I was like, I could stand on it, whatever. But
yeah, but I think swimming classes are cool because they show you the techniques, and it's important.
Yeah, the hard part about swimming is like holding your breath, right? I remember I was like the only one out of all my cousins that would go like this. Like holding my nose and
You
jumping.
still do that?
No. Back then.
Oh,
And then I got pressured, brother, like bullying me. Were you still holding your
For
nose?
holding your nose?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some little kid shit.
But it's funny. Now I don't hold my nose. And then if I see you holding your nose, you know.
Nah, only when you dive, because if you go in without holding your nose,
Nah, hold
that
your
shit
nose,
goes
actually.
in.
You hold your
Yeah,
nose.
but it's only when you jump in. Because, dude, if you don't hold it, it goes all the way in.
Just go like, make a scrunch face like a.
Nah, that you look uglier like that, so I'd rather just hold it.
You look dumber like that. Nah, I'm just kidding.
I should never look dumb in your eyes. Correct yourself right now. That was so sad.
Oli.
Oh, my
My
God.
name is Nathalycuevas.
Dude, I know I'm so congested. I hate it.
That's probably why, because you hold your nose when you jump in the water.
No, it's because the fucking wisdom teeth people fucked me up. I'll never stop talking about that. I'm so mad about that still. That shit makes me so mad.
You didn't read the side effects.
I know. Well, what was I supposed to do? I was dying.
I would have, if it was me, I would have just like told my wisdom teeth to go back in and then they would have went back in. I would have went and pushed them back up.
Do you remember that? You didn't sleep that whole night.
That whole week.
I know, dude.
Dude, it was like a week until you booked your flight to Mexico.
What are you talking about? No, it was that one night that we were in the pool, and then I just got a flight and dipped. And then I didn't come back till a week later.
That trip to freaking the airport. Oh my. Natalie, I've done so much for you.
Hey!
All I deserve in return is a kiss.
I've done so much for you too, but
I
you
know.
have done a lot for me, and I think that,
We've done a lot for each other.
yeah,
Dream
we're a
team.
team.
Teamwork.
I know. We are teamwork. Dude, I would drive you to Bakersfield and back and drive you
No,
around.
you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You would not drive me to
Yes, I
Bakersfield and back.
would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
You don't even do that now. You don't.
Nah, but I drive you around, bro. Like, I would drive you around when you didn't have a
3
car.
3 miles in total.
Okay. Do you remember that time I drove to Bakersfield to see you and then I had to drive you to see the lights and all that shit that we did? Hart Park.
And then you drove the first time and you popped your tire.
Oh. And then Jacob came like, oh my gosh, what's up? And he didn't even know how to change a tire. That's a whole other thing that we need to talk
Okay,
about.
so I didn't know how to change the tire because I wasn't introduced into this like the new car jacks, like the car jacks that are that are put into your car and you have to like assemble them. I was just used to the one that you just go like this.
Yeah.
And after that, I could have like, bro, because the car jack's in your car, it's a car jack, and then it's also the thing to take off your lug nuts. It's also a cross wrench. I forgot what this.
But I have no idea what you're saying, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
I got AAA. For now, I mean, that's fine. You gotta teach
Oh my god, these privileged women, y'all. Can you believe it?
Hey, what do you
I
mean?
have AAA.
I do have AAA.
My daddy pays for it. I have AAA. You don't have AAA.
I do have AAA.
Let me see
My
the-
bestie added me to it.
Yeah.
I don't pay for it.
Yeah.
My bestie pays for
Because
it.
you're not responsible.
Can you stop attacking me right
If
now?
you didn't have AAA, you know what you would have had?
Triple Jake. Triple Jake. Nah, I'd have Triple Jake. Never mind, I
Nah.
wouldn't because he's not reliable. Yes,
Nah,
I'd
because
call
I
that
can't
for
switch a
sure.
tire. Remember, I can't switch a tire.
Yeah, you can't.
I had
But
a whole
would call
flat.
Edgar.
I had a whole flat, and I switched in like 10 minutes,
I
bro.
had a whole flat. I'm so sure in 10 minutes. Bro, nobody cares.
Bro, nobody cares.
Grow up.
Oh, my goodness.
Build a bridge and get over it.
I'm
Come on.
jaked out for today.
You're jaked out?
I'm jaked out.
Not funny.
Dude, he was so mean to me today. You were being such a grouch.
Dude, when you get woken up from a long, like a 5-minute break of editing, because I edited until like 2 a.m. and I woke up at what, 8? Couple hours of editing.
Buddy, I told you we were going to leave at 9:30.
But
you
listen,
don't make responsible decisions.
and then I have to drive. On top of getting woken up early with no sleep, I have to drive there. I was like,
Babe, I'm the love of your life. What are you talking about here? Come on.
and then she always brings up, on the level of your life, so you have to. You're so funny, dude.
Dude, it's because he all. Bruh.
Let her be.
I'm just gonna let her.
She always brings up these like remarks, like I'm the love of your life. If you love me, you'll do it for me.
Nah,
like,
I
you know,
don't
one of
say
those
that.
people. Yeah,
I
you
don't
do.
say if you love me, you'll do it for me. I just say like, I'm the love of your life. Why are you complaining?
And then I just switch it back on you. Of like, if you're doing something that I want, no. If I want you to do something, you're like, no. And then if I ask, do you love me? Then you're like, if you love me, you'll do it. Like, you switch it back. Like, how do you switch it back, bruh?
Yeah, he was being a grouch today. Long story short, I literally saw Michoacana and I thought it was like closed. And I was like, can you turn back? I just want to check real quick. So he turns back and then it was open. I'm like, bet as fuck. So I run out the car
And then
go
she
inside.
takes 30 minutes when we're like trying to run away from traffic in LA.
I didn't know it was going to take that long. And it's because the girl had like another person in front of me and then she was ordering a bunch of shit. But anyways, regardless, he was being such a grouch when he picked me up from La Michoacana because I texted him, come for me, and then I wasn't actually ready to go out yet.
Dude, why would you tell me come for you if you weren't ready?
Babe, it's because I was paying with my Apple Pay, okay? And so when I turn around, I see you just left. And I'm like, bro.
Dude, I went, and then it was like, once I got there, she texted me like 10 seconds, 10 seconds after she texted me, I went over there, right?
Yeah, but you always take forever.
And then I was there for like 30 seconds to a minute, and then a car comes behind me, so I have to move and like get out of his way.
And then, you guys want to know how he got his revenge? So I go outside, and he sees that I'm outside getting rained on because it's like when it's pouring.
And I'm
he's
driving
just
slow.
Like I get soaked. So you got your revenge.
Nah, I don't.
And then I get in the car, he's being a grouch, right? And I'm like, why are you so mad? Like, life's good, bro. Smile. And then
Because
he
you
gets
know how
even more
long
mad.
I was circling, even before you texted me, I was still circling.
Babe, I was craving it.
I was craving it.
You're so mean,
And then
bro.
you didn't even eat the whole thing.
Stop
and you didn't eat the whole thing.
Huh?
She ordered hot fries with chamoy and
I was
lemon.
craving them.
Fresas con crema. Bro, she ordered so much stuff.
And I ate all of it. Not like all of it, like as in the whole thing, but I ate from all of it, you know?
You ate from all of it. You ate 3 chips and you ate like a quarter of the fresas.
My teeth were hurting.
Oh.
And the fresas, I did eat all of them. Why are you lying right
You
now?
ate half
Don't lie
of
on my
them,
name, for
no.
real. And so, yeah, he was being such a grouch. And then we were driving back. And then he saw me that I was watching videos.
Dude,
and he blasted the music.
She was on the phone. Like, whenever she's driving and I'm on my phone, she's like, I'm always ignored. Why do you neglect me? And I'm like, so now I flipped it on her. She was on her phone on TikTok, and I asked her like a couple times, like, can you scratch my back?
Nah, you did.
I asked you 2 times, can you scratch my back?
I was
Can you
going
scratch my
like
back? And then
that.
you didn't even acknowledge like I was speaking to you, so I blasted my music so she couldn't hear her.
No,
TikToks.
you're missing out a crucial part right now. So the reason I wasn't acknowledging him was because when we were first gonna get on the freeway and I was talking to him, he was being so mean. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna shut up because I think I'm pissing you off more. So and I just stayed quiet. And I disengaged from the conversation.
But then I engaged you back in, and you were
Hey,
neglecting me.
you can't just engage it whenever you want after you're so mean to me.
Yeah, I can because I'm the love of your life. Remember? Yeah, I'm taking notes on how to be Nat.
Oh my goodness. And so yeah, basically I was kind of ignoring him because I was like, I don't want to argue. So I was like, I'm just gonna not say anything. And then he starts blasting the music, and I'm like, bruh.
It was a slapper.
So I just turned my phone off and I went to sleep, which I think pissed him off even more.
Dude, and I was sleepy on the road. Like, I like when she talks to me because I get engaged into something and like I can focus instead of like, you know how you're driving, but you don't even know you're driving. But you're
we know
driving
because
that.
you almost crashed 2 times.
Dude, I was just driving in the rain, and the windshields are going as fast as they can, but they don't even work good. And then the rain's just like my vision's blurred. And I'm just like this driving. I didn't even know I'm driving. And then like I wake up random moments. I'm like, oh, I'm driving. And then all of a sudden,
He goes off the road.
I'm just like, what's it called? Blurring out my head.
Yeah, and then he goes off the road.
And then I almost jumped off the cliff.
Yeah, we did. He literally ran off the... Oh, whatever. But anyways, point being here is that Jakey was being a grouch today.
Nah, point being is that I'm neglected.
I'm neglected.
I'm neglected because I'm supposed to be the love of your life, no? Interesting.
Stop! Yeah, it's been a long day. And then when we got home, I had to beg this man to go to the park with me, right?
Dude, because right now, like after this, I don't know. I'm probably gonna take a rest and go play video games or sleep. If not, then I'm gonna go edit a video because I was supposed to do that all day. But that's the reason why I didn't want to go to the park.
Yeah, but basically I'm
glad I
loving
went.
your life, so you have to go with us. And so I'm like, Jake, can you go? Because the girls were created like all day, you know. So I felt bad. I was like, I want to take them out to run. And when it's rainy days, there's nobody at the park because like, who the fuck goes to the park when it's raining?
Also, speaking on neglected, I'm sorry. I'm interrupting. All right, why haven't you cooked me any meals? You're supposed to be the love of my life. that kitchen stove hasn't been used by you in like a month.
What?
2 months.
2?
Mm-hmm.
It's been like 3 weeks.
3 weeks, y'all.
I've been a sick baby. Come on.
No, you haven't.
Dude, I literally got fucking the stomach COVID, and then I got my teeth
The
bucked.
stomach COVID.
I've just been messed up, bro. Come on, cut me some slack. And I got us groceries yesterday, so.
There's groceries in the fridge. We still have gotten something else to eat.
Okay, so cook it for us.
No. You look, all right. Anyways, I'm about to wrap this whole thing up. Shoot.
Yeah, it's been a good day today, right?
Yeah, today's
Other
been
than
fun.
Jake being a grouch, it's been good.
Other than me being neglected, it's been a great day.
So after begging him for like, I don't know, how long did I beg you for? A while to go to the park with me.
5 minutes. 10
I was
minutes.
like, dude, you're just waiting for me to just beg for you. Like, he was so happy because I was like, please. I was like, you know what? Bet as fuck. You don't have to go. And just like that, he was like, okay, I'll go. So, here's the lesson for today, ladies. Don't beg your man. That's what he wants. Because the moment I was like, all right, I already asked you so many times you don't want to go. And then he was like, okay, I'll go.
You're so funny.
I am.
I look up to you.
Yeah.
I look up to look as funny as you.
I don't look up to you. You're shorter than me. I look down to you. What are you talking about? Short kings matter. Short kings.
I am resigning from this podcast. I don't want to do podcasting no more with you. I'm looking for a new co-host. If you're a co-host and you're funnier than this girl right here, which
And
is
there's nobody
literally
funnier than
every
me.
single one of y'all watching this.
Hey, wait.
Stop
that was
scratching
me.
my back.
That was me.
The
I'm gonna
neighbors
grab your
can
butt
see.
cheek.
The neighbors can see. It's open. Ah! Alexa, close house blinds.
What? They know that. I'm the love of your life.
And they know that you pick my butt and use my toothbrush.
I know they do see that.
Watch out. Dude, Nat uses my toothbrush
On accident.
often. It's twice I just happened.
On accident.
2
It wasn't
times,
because I
bro.
for real wanted to.
Nah.
It's because he leaves his shit in my bathroom and they look the same. So I didn't know.
They look the same. Mine's blue, yours is green.
Okay, but I'm colorblind, so it looks the same, to be honest. And whatever's yours is mine, so I could use it.
I'm literally gonna.
Love me, I know. Anyways, yeah, it's been a good adventurous day, and we are probably gonna go watch movies.
No. I'm gonna go edit. You're gonna go watch movies. Cause
Play Fortnite. We're gonna go play Fortnite. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of JathalTEA. We will see you guys next Tuesday for our mini-sode.
And hopefully we'll have a special guest on Thursday.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys
Next time.
Thursday.
Bye.